G'day folks, it's the Meeple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and we're going to continue with our Season 3 content. We've got a big battle between Hulk and a bunch of other Hulk type characters, so it's kind of like the do you even lift bro sort of battle that we've got happening today. As I've been doing, I've wanted to sort of show off some of the different sort of content or the expansions that you could get with the Season 3 stuff. So this is from the World War Hulk expansion, I believe. I think most of the characters, but probably about half, or yeah, around about half of the characters from that, and then I've chucked a couple of extras in as well. So, but we'll get to that when we have a look at it. But yeah, so if that's a set that you were sort of wondering whether it was for you, whether or not you're sort of likely to sort of keep it or move it on once your pledge arrives, this might give you a bit of an insight into some of the gameplay that's available here. And just a shout out to one of the viewers, apologies I've forgotten their name, but they were asking for Sentry to be shown off, and so I'll try and get Sentry shown off soon. So one of the next ones I'm planning to show is maybe some sort of like cosmic battle, maybe using the Annihilation set. So maybe we can chuck Sentry in with those guys, because I think Sentry does actually come in this World War Hulk set as well. So I'm not very familiar with the I like my Hulk stuff, and I liked all the stuff that was going on with Hulk in what was that? Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok. I really liked that movie and what was going on there. But so I think they touched on some stuff from World War Hulk in the comics in that movie, but I don't think it was really how it sort of truly went down. So I don't know whether how much of this is like a space story, or does a lot of World War Hulk happen on Earth? I don't really know, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but I just thought having lots of beefy dudes fighting in this one would be a lot of fun. So yeah, so let's have a look at the villain, I guess, to start with, which will be not Gladiator Hulk, what's his name? Worldbreaker Hulk. I think he's got a slightly different, so you use the same model, because I think you get, he's like a, let's have a look at him. He is an anti-hero. He's an anti-hero character, so you can use him as a hero or a villain. And he's pretty cool. I like he's angry. He's big and tall too, so he's a big, cool, imposing model. But you can use him as that, but I'm not sure if his name is Worldbreaker Hulk when you use him as the hero version. So we're going to be using... Oh, I think I've got to get a couple extra health, because I've chucked an extra ringer in today. So... we have, yeah, 12, we should be coming in with 12 health. I think I've only set up 10, so I'll have to remember to do that. But he's got a bit of an extra setup here, so we place a rage card down, and then we place 2 movement tokens on it to start with. So before we get into all of this, let's have a look at that rage card over here. So we can see it here, it's just got that on the back there, so it's just a separate little card you put off to the side, and it says, if Worldbreaker Hulk is in a location with no heroes, remove a movement token from here if possible, and move him 1 location towards the closest hero without an obedience disc. Repeat this until he reaches a location with any heroes, so not specifically with an obedience disc, or there are no more movement tokens here. And notice that it sort of says, like, you know, do that, remove the token, move him 1 spot, then you know, repeat all of this if that hasn't got him to where he needs to go, sort of thing. So that's going to be important coming up with an effect that I think I've sort of interpreted correctly. I wish I didn't interpret it this way, but I think this is how it's supposed to work. So we get 2 of those there, and then let's have a look at his board here. So when a hero without an obedience disc token is KO'd, Worldbreaker Hulk doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, give that hero an obedience disc token. So that is this one. Okay, so there's 4 of these little guys, and let's see. So yeah, when a hero without an obedience disc token is KO'd, you do that. Now if they do have an obedience disc token and they get KO'd, I guess he just BAMs again. Yeah, because that's just the standard, you know, what they do when there's a BAM, when there's a KO. Then heroes with an obedience disc must turn the card they just played in the storyline face down at the end of their turn. Right, okay. Okay, so you still get to play the card, you don't get to give it to the next person. And also, I guess, you lose any sort of, like if it's a starting hand card and things like that, that could be quite devastating too, because then you don't get the ability of it. Yes, at the end of their turn. Okay. Another hero can spend heroic in a location with a hero with an obedience disc to discard it and add 1 threat token to the clear threats mission. So it's one way you can work towards this simply by spending a single heroic. Okay. Now we have his BAM. First of all, when he BAMs, you have to resolve the Rage card. Then you deal 2 damage to 1 hero in Worldbreaker Hulk's location. So he basically is going to use that card there to get closer to where he wants to be, and then he's going to deal 2 damage to a hero in that location. If 1 or more tokens, civilian or thug tokens, can't be added to a location, deal a damage to a hero in that location and in each adjacent one. So there's just damage coming from all directions. And then heroes lose if they all have an obedience disc at the same time. So there you go, that's what he's trying to do. Now I mentioned it was important to look at the way that he sort of breaks this movement up. He doesn't just sort of spend all the movement tokens at once to make one big move. He kind of moves one at a time, because that's going to come into play with these. Now these are some, he's got 3 of these, memory of, now I'm not sure, I think this is like his girlfriend or something in the comic or something, who maybe dies or something. Kiera, I'm going to butcher that name, but this is a landing spot location. It cannot be cleared, moved, or removed from play by any means. So it's basically going to stick there. And unfortunately, that means we've lost Queens, which is a healing location. We've lost the Savage Land, and we've lost New York City Arena. Okay, so, but it's a landing spot thing. So I believe what it does is this turn, Worldbreaker Hulk's BAM deals an additional damage. So essentially, he's going to be dealing 3. But because he sort of lands, you know, he might sort of land here, for example, and then be moving, you know, using his movement to get around to an enemy over here. He still lands in this spot because he's, you know, stopping at this point, so he's not moving past it, he's landing in it. And in the rule book, it does say that these landing spots trigger not just like when a villain sort of like ends their turn in it, but like any time that they're sort of doing like a spot where they sort of move. So or not, you know, not move through, but like if they sort of like stop in that location, you know, even during the middle of the turn and stuff like that, it triggers the landing spot thing. So I think that means he's pretty much, if he's landing on these things, he's always going to be dealing 3 damage. So I'll just double check that before we play, but I think that's how that works. So let's have a look. So we've looked at those. Let's have a look at some of his other threats. Now you might notice that he's got 3 of these, which means that even if we defeat all these henchmen, we cannot complete this clear threat mission without actually rescuing some people with the obedience disc as well. So all of his henchmen come with 4 health. So this guy Meek, he adds a movement token to the Rage card, which doesn't sound great. Then we have Korg. He deals 2 damage to a hero in that location. Also doesn't sound great. I should put these health stacks on here. Now I've got to remember to put 2 extra health on Worldbreaker Hulk. So let's do that now before I forget. And then I haven't shown this guy. This guy's name is No Name. He looks like a brood or something like that. And he deals damage to each hero in this location. So Korg does 1 big hit to 1 person. This guy hits everyone in that location. So he's got 4 as well. Okay, so we've set all of that up. Let's have a look at the heroes. I think we've done that now, haven't we? So starting off, we have, so this is all the beefy guys, all right? I really wanted to use these guys. I've really been looking forward to using Ares and Hercules. So this is Ares, and he is an anti-hero, so you can use him as both. There we go. And so he's got a starting hand card, and then we may as well shuffle him up. And what are we drawing? 2. So he's got a card here that says Immortal. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, when you recover from being KO'd, draw an extra card. So we really don't want him to lose that. That sounds amazing, especially in this particular scenario. Alright. Then he's also got, oh, here we go, he's got Final Blow. Discard a card to the bottom of your deck to either defeat a henchman in your location. Wow, just straight up defeat them. Or do 3 punches there. That's amazing. Wow, that's a really cool card. Alright, well that's cool. That gives us an interesting choice at the beginning. Do we want to use that to like go for Meek straight away? Like take some damage but just like completely remove him? That's, yes, that's an interesting one. Oh, now, old Hercules here, he's got 2 starting hand cards. I wonder if I should double check that Ares doesn't have that as well, but I don't think so. Alright. Excuse me for coughing into the mic there too. Sorry guys. I'm drawing just 1, aren't I? Let me just double check. Any other? No, okay, good. Alright, so what are these starting hand cards? I think he's got one that's like an Immortal. There we go. He's Immortal, so same sort of dealio there. When you recover from being KO'd, draw an extra card. Wait, is that the same? What's this one about being Immortal? Oh yeah, that's the same. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now what's he got here? Almost invulnerable. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may ignore 1 damage during each villain's turn. Oh, both of those sound good. Alright, oh, look at that, he's got his double wild. Now, we are playing with the double wilds, we're not using equipment, and I like playing on double wild mode, so that's, I know a lot of people look down on that, but that's how I like to play, so there you go. And now, I hope you guys will indulge me here, so hold on, I didn't show, there's the lovely Hercules, look at him. Hercules, he's cool. Hercules. Alright, so, but now we have, now this is the model for, I believe his name is Doc Samson, but one of the fellas, I think Jasper KC in the Discord, is quite adept at taking the existing art from characters and sort of modifying them. He made up some art for Conan, and then Big Head Chibis have made a really cool Conan model, which unfortunately I haven't got yet, but I love Conan, and yeah, big fan of Conan. And if you've watched, I think it was on Digital Charcuterie, went into detail about how I designed a Conan model and how I really am looking forward to like an official Conan as well. That would be really cool. That'd be one of my like wish list sort of things. Not that I think it's likely to happen, but I think that'd be really cool. Because in some capacity Conan has featured in some of the Marvel comics. I know it's kind of a bit of a side thing, and I don't think he's like consistently in there, but yeah, I thought that'd be cool. But yeah, so I've designed a homebrew version of him, and if you'll indulge me, I'd like to use him in this particular scenario. I've really been looking forward to using him ever since they sort of announced this pack and these particular heroes and things. I think it'd be really fun to team him up with Hercules and Ares as well. So he's just got the 1 starting hand card, so I'll just shuffle, draw 2 extras. And his first one is called The Riddle of Steel, which if you've seen the original movie, is a big sort of part of that as well. So, and yeah, there's different interpretations about what the Riddle of Steel means, but I like the idea that it's, you know, the Riddle of Steel is not that, you know, flesh is strong or, you know, power is strong, but you know, overcoming adversity is like being tempered like a good blade sort of thing. So as long as this card is face up in the storyline at the end of each villain turn in which you are dealt damage, and or for each threat that you clear, so that you specifically clear, you may gain 1 punch token. And it also gives him a punch there. So basically, as he's sort of taking hits, he's getting sort of stronger, and you know, if he can make do big accomplishments and stuff like that, he'll gain some punches as well. And let's have a look at his other ones here. He's got a double punch, And he's got this one here too. This is Time Enough for the Earth in the Grave. So this is, he gets to draw a hero card, so basically gets to buff himself up or heal. And if he's got any tokens, he can spend them. He may spend one action token to draw an extra card. I think I had a previous version of this where he could sort of spend multiple tokens, but this one is he can only spend one token to draw that one card, so you can only draw a maximum of 2 cards based on this one here. So there you go, that's how he works. And this was a late starter, but I sort of saw him on the shelf and I thought, oh, of course, I've got to chuck this guy in. I really wish I'd painted him now, though, because he's going to be confusing on the board because he's purple, but also because he looks similar to the other Hulk as well. So there you go. But this is Red Hulk. So I thought, well, if we're going to have the Battle of the Beefcakes, let's chuck him in as well. So we'll just shuffle him up as well. He doesn't have any starting hand cards, I don't believe. So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, he's got some of those black bordered or black background text cards. So if you play those, you have to use the special effect. You don't have an option. Okay, so let's see what he comes to the party with. I'm guessing it's a lot of punches. Oh, just realised he had a card sitting over here, but that's all right. We'll shuffle that back in. Let's see what he's got here. He's got double punch. Well, fair enough. Whoop, double wild, also fair. Oh, and he's got another wild too. Wow. There you go. Strong starting hand. Okay, well, let's shuffle that back because I don't know what that card was, but may as well shuffle, shuffle. Okay. And I think we are ready to rock and roll. So I probably only the last thing is just to probably should mention that there's a location here. It says Sakar. Whenever a hero anywhere uses or discards action tokens, place them here, and then I believe underneath here is like an action where you can maybe take a hit or something to pick up the tokens. Yeah, so I've just got to remember that I almost guarantee that I'm going to forget to put those tokens here. So yeah, so if I spend any of these punch tokens or anything I'm getting from these things, they'll go here. Whenever a hero anywhere. Okay, so it's again not referring to Hulk's rage tokens or anything here, because these are being spent by him essentially. All right, so just heroes. All right, well, let's get down to the table and see what Hulk decides to do to us. Okay, let's see. He's going to. Have I got? Let's see. There's all thingies there. There's no starting hand things, is there? No. I think we've explained these. And I had a look as well. So yeah, what I was saying about these, you can land on multiple during a turn and they'll sort of keep having their effect, so that's definitely true. The other thing is this turn, Worldbreaker Hulk's BAM deals 1 additional damage. If he moves through multiple of these, that additional damage is going to stack up, so he can be doing 4 damage or whatever turn, possibly even more if he lands on all 3 of them. So let's see what he does. Alright, he's probably going to beat us up, I'm assuming. Let's see. Alright, there's probably a BAM on here. No, but... So there's no BAM, and it's a 0 movement, but that, in my experience, that usually is terrible, because it means something even worse is about to happen. So Building Rage. Worldbreaker Hulk recovers a health. Uh-oh. For each building, this is a Building Rage, okay. That means there's probably going to be more of these in here. Uh-oh. Can't go, okay, so he doesn't heal now, but then he adds 2. Oh man, he's going to be moving pretty fast, and I don't think there's any way we can escape him next turn. Then add 1 to every location except Worldbreaker Hulk's. Oh, 1 civilian, okay. 1, 2, I dropped a lot of civilians, didn't it? 3, 4, 5, wow, they're almost overflowing here. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. That, I mean, he didn't hit us, but oh man, he's definitely going to hit us next turn, isn't he? He's got 4 of these little movement tokens now. Okay, so what do we want to do? I don't like the. I mean, he's already got 4 on here now. I don't like the idea of him adding any more. So maybe we can get rid of Meek. Alright, I've got to draw a card for Ares. Oh, he's just drawn God of War. Man, I want to play that Immortal card, but he's got all these other cool cards that I don't want to miss out on. What does that do? On the next villain turn, heroes may redirect any damage dealt to them by the villain first to the henchman. That would be amazing. Or to any occasion. That would be pretty cool. On the next villain turn, heroes may redirect any damage dealt to them by the villain first to a henchman. Oh, is that better to play? Holy moly. Because we could have him. If he plays that, it's anywhere. Heroes may redirect any damage dealt to them by the villain first to a henchman. So we could have him just come in and just take out Korg. Straight up. That's not bad. Ooh, I like that. Is that better than playing Immortal? Because I guess if he does that, then we've got another chance to play the Immortal card afterwards, right? Because we've got a turn of him not hitting us. On the next villain turn, heroes may redirect any damage dealt to them by the villain first to a henchman. Yeah, I think that's... But what if he ends up... If he goes past us, like with his movement, because it says move him, it doesn't say move him clockwise, it says move him 1 towards the closest hero. So if he ends up over here, and we've taken out Meek, and he lands on us here, then we're not. That's it going to waste. Oh. And I'm not going to be able to get all of them, say, over to Korg. Yeah, alright. I don't think I can guarantee that one. That sounds pretty good, but I think I'm going to put the Immortal out and then maybe we can do the God of War next time? Alright. So as long as this card is face up in the storyline, when you recover from being KO'd, draw an extra card. Okay, that's pretty good, right? And he's going to do his punch. I think let's get rid of Meek. Okay. Alright, so now... Oh, we've drawn a single punch. There we are. So we've got the Immortal thing as well. Or we can have, as long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may ignore 1 damage during each villain turn. Oh, that's not bad. maybe... Just thinking maybe I should save the Immortal, because he's got that star. Maybe save that for trying to break someone out of being in an obedience disc. So let's have almost invulnerable, so we could block a hit. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Alright. So that's going to be 2 punches. Let's maybe punch Meek for 1 and punch a Thug just to sort of reduce the overflow chances there. Okay. Because then I think we should have enough punching power with Conan. Oh, Conan draws Crush Your Enemies. So each of your punches deal 2 damage this turn instead of 1. Okay, so that could be good, but I think I'd like to get the Riddle of Steel down as well. So let's try that. So let's go 2 punches. So now I've got 2 punches here, so I can finish off Meek. That's going to be 1 of these completed. Let's put this under here. There we go. Now this says you may discard a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to gain up to 2 action tokens from this location, but nothing's been put down there. But what I have done is I've played this card, so as long as this card is face up in the storyline, at the end of each villain turn in which you are dealt damage, that hasn't happened, but and for each threat you clear, so that's I've achieved that. I've managed to clear that threat. So we sort of want Conan, if possible, to go around finishing these guys off if we can, but that's going to give him a punch token. So Conan's earned himself a punch token, and then Worldbreaker Hulk's going to come in and clean us up, and then if anyone's left standing, then Red Hulk is going to have a turn. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so, well, let's draw his card and see what he gets. What's he got? Okay. So he's got a BAM this time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Good. I mean, not not great, because I think we're about to get Shazammed here, but at least, do these guys do any damage in adjacent locations? No. No, okay, but he's going to come back this way, I think, which means, yeah, we're going to get trapped here. And so that, yeah, because this, he dealt damage to, first to a henchman if present. That's really weirdly worded. First to a henchman if present, or any thugs in their location. I'm guessing that if present sort of like is supposed to follow on to in their location, so you can't just say, oh well, this guy's going to take a hit over here. It has to be present in the location, I'm guessing. Is otherwise that's because it already allows you to use any hero to do that. It doesn't have to be in his location. But yeah, okay. Oops, sorry, I hadn't played that. Whoopsie. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't play that, because that would not have saved us then, I don't think. We would have been able to redirect 1 damage onto the thug, though, I guess. So that's something to bear in mind. If the location's full of thugs, that could be a good spot to hide in. Okay, so he's moved 5, but then he's going to, as part of his BAM, he then triggers these. So he's landed here, so he's doing 1 additional damage, so we know he's doing 3 damage. Then he spends that to go this way, landing here, which means he's now doing 4 damage. He spends this one, and he lands here, and he's going to hit one of us. So I'm thinking maybe I mean, we've all got 3 cards, right? So someone's taking a hit. Let's just double check. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero, and essentially that's going to be 4 damage. Because he's landed in 2 of these spots. So yeah, 4 damage. All right. So yeah, someone's taking a hit. So I may as well use it on Conan, and he can grab himself a token. Now, technically, I'm not sure about the particular ins and outs of... Okay, so he's been KO'd, so technically he then is KO'd. He doesn't benefit from any effects and things like that. So technically this effect is in play, but it's like, well, he's been KO'd, so does he get that effect? The intent of what I want to have happen is that he does get the token, but if you don't want it to be that powerful, you could always say, well, if he gets damage without getting KO'd, then he gets the thing, but if he does get KO'd, he doesn't, so you can always play it that way too. So that's the beauty of homebrew and this game in general. You can do what you want in the safety of your own home. So there you go. So he's got himself an extra token there. He got KO'd. Now he did not have an obedience disc. So when a hero without an obedience disc is KO'd, Worldbreaker Hulk doesn't activate the beam, instead give that hero an obedience disc. Alright, so he's got an obedience disc. And now if he plays a card, heroes with obedience. Oh, now that's interesting too. Okay. So he's now, when he plays, he's going to have to play his card, resolve its effects, and then put it face down so the person after him can't go. But they do note that, and I've sort of picked a bad person to get hit here, because now Red Hulk, Ares, and Hercules are going to have a turn. Conan's not going to have a turn, and that means he's not waking up, and you're not allowed to remove a token off someone who's KO'd. So now we're guaranteed to have a bad turn with Conan. So probably what we should have done is allowed someone else to get hit, say Red Hulk for example, and then Red Hulk would have, well, maybe not Red Hulk, maybe like, let's say Ares, then Red Hulk can wake up and can spend a token on Ares, and therefore Ares will get his full turn sort of thing. So that's a strategic way you can play as well, but that's fine. We'll stick with what we did. So he's also going to place out some tokens. So, and if all of us have tokens, obedience discs on us at once, we've lost. So, which I'm sure can happen faster than I'm expecting. What am I doing? I'm putting 1 here, and then I'm putting 1 civilian here. So 1 thug went here, 1 civilian went to Queens, and whoopsie, another civilian is going to the Warrior Falls. Okay. Right, so there are a lot of civilians out. But do I have enough rescuing capacity in my team here? They all seem pretty punch heavy. I think as much as I'm going to be spending punches to attack him and spending punches to get rid of these thugs, I think I still want to attack thugs for my mission, I think. I don't know. Alright, well, Red Hulk, he's going to have his turn. He's getting angry. Now, what's he been given? He's been given a punch here. There's only 2... only 2 of these guys here, so I might... Oh, the wilds could be good for doing a bunch of rescuing. Maybe I should do the rescuing, because there are a lot of civilians out at the moment. That's the only thing, isn't there? Or I could move and say punch and try and take out Korg. Oh, what should I do here? I think I'll save the wilds for maybe when I need them for discs and things like that. I may as well use some punches while I can. I'm going to start heading this way. So I'm going to go... And where is he? Red Hulk. He's going to jump over here. He's going to deal 2 damage. Is that what I want? He's going to deal 2 damage there. Yeah, why not? Okay, then Ares. Ares is going to... He's got to draw a card. He's drawn... Oh, he's drawn double wilds as well. Man, okay. Oh. You know what? I did have Final Blow in there, didn't I? So Final Blow could be great for attacking Hulk, but I think I've got enough punches. I don't need that many. So rather than using my punches on Korg, I may as well, let's say, punch a thug and a thug maybe. 1, 2. And then Ares, he can come in. He's almost got enough movement to get around to this guy, but Ares could jump in here to Warrior Falls. And if I'm reading this right, I can just simply discard a card to the bottom of... Oh, I've got to take a hit. I've got to take a hit. But you know what? Maybe I'm okay with that. Maybe I'm okay with that. Yeah. Maybe I'll lose the single heroic. Then, yeah, discard a card to the bottom of your deck to defeat a henchman in your location. Alright. So he's going to move in, just completely take out Korg, and I might take out this thug here with the punch there. So there we go. So Korg's been taken out. Oh, this says you may punch in your location. So in that case, what I'll do, I'll punch this guy before he leaves, and then I'll use the punch on that one there. There we go. That's what we'll do. Okay, so Korg has taken beating from the Final Blow. Just going to either defeat 1 henchman in your location. Yeah, wow, okay. Now I can technically move again, can't I, with our friend here. Just wondering if I should stick them together, because then I've got more choice of who's getting hit, don't I? That's interesting as well. Should I keep them together? What have I got to do? I've got to head over here to get No Name. If I'm sort of going down this path, I've already got 2 of those. I do have to get around. How many more? We've got 1, 2, 3. I've got to get around to these thugs as well. And even if I defeat all 3 of those thugs, I still have to hope that 1 more thug comes out. Let's see what Hercules actually has on offer here. He's got Olympian. That's not bad. Now I've got to remember I put down Immortal. So Ares is not a bad one to get hit, because if he gets hit he can get an extra card when he gets back up, so that's not too bad. Hercules, now here's the thing, I've got to stick around. Can't leave Conan alone for too long, can I? Because someone's got to be able to sort of be near him to come and use a heroic on him. So I guess I could play this Immortal down now. That's not bad. It's not really progressing anything too much, but yeah. Unfortunately, oh man, unfortunately I can't use it to help Conan though. So maybe what I'm better off doing is saving that, hopefully getting a better action or something next turn. I've got to move. I may as well maybe use Olympian. What do I want to actually do? Because if I use the Olympian, I could use that to actually get 2 movement around, and then I've given the next player a star, so if they want to, they can come back and rescue our friend here. But if I use Olympian, I can move twice, then I can use because I'm choosing to use the movement instead of the heroic on one of these optional actions here, and then I can use the wild to take out this thug. And these two are still close by, so they can help out over here if need be. Does that sound like that works? I don't know. We'll just have to see how it plays out, I think. So we've got to rescue 3 more thugs, and I have to hopefully defeat No Name, or just pick up a few characters off, you know, from getting shazammed by these tokens here. Okay, so well, let's have a look. Let's see what he does. I think that's, yeah, move. We've moved, and we've done that. All right. So we've got to make sure someone comes around here though. We're a bit far away from that, aren't we? Let's have a look. What's he up to? So he's moving. Saw some movement there. I'll let you guys have a read first, and then so there are some thugs coming out, so that's good. I mean, hopefully they won't overflow us, but we'll just have to see how that works. So he's going for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's landed right on Hercules. So he's in a location with no heroes. So that's not the case. So he's just going to attack. He doesn't have to spend any rage because he's already got a viable target. He's going to be hitting for 3 because he's landed on this one here. He's landed on the landing spot location thing. Oh, that's not great. Should have thought about that. Don't stand in the landing spot locations. Okay. Well, it's all a learning experience, isn't it, while you're playing your first one? So that's Hercules. Now, unfortunately... Oh, now hold on a second. So he hasn't built up any... So he does 2 damage. Deals an extra 1 because of this. But Hercules has almost invulnerable. As long as this card is face up, you may ignore 1 damage each villain turn. Okay. So that is... Oh. Well... What do we want to do with this? Do we want to keep our double wilds out, or do we want to keep our immortal out? Is it better to have the double wilds to just like try and race through, or do we want to keep the double wilds for like... Because we're probably going to still get hit, aren't we? So maybe let's put the double wilds and hopefully they'll come back up. Okay. Although, do we need... Is he going to need that though? He might. Okay. Just thinking double wild could be good though. But I don't think he's going to get another turn because it's going to be Conan, Red Hulk, Ares. So he might get hit anyway. Alright, we'll put the double wilds underneath. Okay, so he didn't quite get KO'd, so that's okay. But then we've got a bunch of this happening. So we have one here. Uh-oh. Oh, I think we are... Oh no, is this 2 spots? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so there's 1 goes down here, 2 go down here. Very close. That would have overflowed. And then we have a civilian over here. Okay. Yep. Okay, so there we go. Ooh. Because I think we would have taken an extra hit there, wouldn't we? Deal 1 damage to 1 hero in that location and each adjacent one. Yeah, he would have got taken out anyway. Okay, well, I think that means that Conan is waking up. Now, Conan has an obedience disc, so we draw our 4 cards for waking up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 3, and then you sort of draw an extra one. So he's got the single wild. He's got a punch and a heroic. He's got a move and a heroic. And he has a heroic. But he's not going to pass that on to the next person, unfortunately, which is going to be Red Hulk. So what I might try and do... Let's see here. So what does it say here? Heroes with an obedience disc must... Heroes with an obedience disc must turn the card they just played in the storyline face down at the end of their turn. Right. Okay, well... I guess what we could do in this situation is we play the move. What have we been given? Oh, we've been given a move and a star over here. So maybe we play just single star, because we don't... Let's see. Let's think about this, because if we give a star to the next person, that gives them the star they need to take the disc off, right? So if we play that, we can move over here, freeing them up to just basically just play the star. Oh no, but I keep getting it. So we could play that down and then they don't. Sorry. Alright, that's not going to work, is it? That's the... Alright, sorry. Because I'm going to place that face down and he doesn't get to use it. Okay. But still... There's not much else he's achieving this turn. There's not much else he's going to achieve this turn. So I'd rather just play a single star down. Yeah. So he plays the star down. He can move in and rescue one of these civilians. May as well. Then he can end his turn here, punch using the warrior fall, so he can work towards that. Then his card gets turned face down. Now I could use this extra punch on that thug there, but I don't think I'm going to. Let me see. So Red Hulk with his double wilds. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do much, is he? That's a shame. Double wild's not going to really get him anywhere, is it? And then who's after that? Ares. What's Ares got? He's got double wilds. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 2 damage to No Name. But that would be a lot of double wilds just to get him over there. The next one turn. I mean, I could try a God of War and hope that like Hulk just happens to sort of attack whoever's in Battle World if I can get someone over there. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. What are we going to do with Red Hulk? So we've got to draw a card, don't we? Okay. So I think I'm happy with that. We'll stick with that. Let's draw a card for Red Hulk. Oh, he's got this fancy one. What's that going to let us do? Alright, so if we play this, something bad happens to the rest of us. But you could benefit from it. So absorbing energy. Each other hero in your and both adjacent locations, that's everyone, must discard one card with a special effect from their hand, if they have any. Gain a wild token for each card discarded this way. Well, that would KO Hercules, which would mean that Hulk would then bam, which would mean he would then start spending these to head towards us and attack us, so we don't want that. No, we certainly don't. That would be terrible. Right. Getting the extra, because we'd get 2 wild tokens there, wouldn't we? Is that right? Because he's got one, he's got one. I don't think he has one in his hand. No. We'd get 2, but then I think even before we got to use this, it would probably be KO'd, right? You'd come in and put an obedience disc on. Yeah, Hercules would get KO'd. And Hulk would come in and KO, like Ares, for example. Yeah, it's too risky. I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, so so what we do need to do here is maybe spend a wild. Yeah. Let's maybe spend that wild on Red Hulk to take the collar off Conan. Then Conan's collar comes off, so we get to put one of these here. Because that's the heroic action. Then he's going to end his turn there. He's going to do a punch on this guy because of this ability here. Then Ares is the last one to go before Hulk goes again. Ares has drawn a single wild. So he's got his double wild. We've got a wild over there. So I can try the God of War. That would get us 1. So like what would so he would go, sorry, this guy 1, 2, because I've got the 1 there. I could use the movement here. I wouldn't actually do anything that round, but then this would then if Hulk, so if Hulk sort of landed over here, we could have him go this way and take out No Name. So if you went, where is he? He's here. But if he landed, say, here, then he's definitely coming back this way. And that's not good, because then we've wasted that, and he's going to hit us pretty bad. I guess the thing is, if we play it now, there's only one of these guys left, right? And if he's going to come back this way, he's going to come back this way and hit us. But if he doesn't, then we can get a big boost out of it. And I don't really want to spend a double wild just getting myself over here and doing a little bit of damage when he's going to hit anyway, so yeah. I don't know, is this a bad move or a good move? I don't know. The other bad thing is there's potentially going to be overflows and things happening here too. Alright. Alright. Let's go. So. So he's going to use his movement to go 1, 2. He's going to take a hit here though, isn't he? Oh well. I think that's it. Okay, I think that is it. So let's see what World Breaker Hulk does. He's over here. Okay. So, alright, let's see what he's up to. Okay. He's going 4. What does that mean? Is that good or bad? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he misses. Lands on this. Which means he's going to want to spend 1. So he's going here. Well, this is good. Then... Oh, yes, I think this has worked out perfectly. Alright, yes. Alright. So, Ares holds up No Name in front of him. You wouldn't hurt a guy wearing a bug, would you? Okay. And, alright, so on the next villain turn, heroes may redirect any damage dealt to them by the villain first to a henchman, if present, or to any thugs in their location. So, he is going to take any damage dealt to them. So he, now hold on, how much damage is he actually doing? So he landed here, he's doing 3 damage. So he actually, oh no, that's not good. So he's not actually doing, he's not actually KOing, landed here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that ups it to 3. So he's doing 3 damage to No Name, not 4. Okay, so he's still alive, which is unfortunate because now No Name's going to actually get to do some damage to Ares, but that's okay. Still, that's pretty good. Right. And it says first to a henchman if present, or to any... first to a henchman or a thug in their location. I don't know if it means I could have chosen to do, like, take out the thug first to sort of stop overflow. But I don't know. It says first to a henchman. Alright. So, well, that's good. We did 3 big hits on No Name, not having to spend the punches. So now, Hulk is... So he's done the damage. Now we go through and do all the other BAMs. So No Name's going to do 1 damage to Ares. So we'll lose the... Now, is Ares going to get... What's going to happen here? Yeah, there's going to be... We are going to get overflowed, which means Ares is going to get KO'd. So what I'd rather do is put the double wild up first. Then the... And we know that's going to happen, so we may as well just do that. Alright, so... So there should be 2 civilians going here, but that's going to cause the overflow. Oh, now hold on a second though. Any damage. Oh. On the next villain turn, heroes may redirect any damage dealt to them by the villain. Any damage dealt to them by the villain. First to a henchman. Yeah, okay. Oh, phew. Okay, I was going to say, wow, that'd be super cheating, but so I thought, oh, maybe I can redirect the overflow damage as well, but no, it's just by the villain. Okay, which is why we couldn't redirect the, otherwise, yeah, we would have been able to redirect that damage from No Name back onto himself, I guess. So, yep, so he gets KO'd, which is not great because that means there's another one of these in play. Okay, and Hercules also gets KO'd because... Oh, hold on, no. Overflow happens here. No, okay, so Hercules is not KO'd. Alright. But where are these other things? We've got a civilian going over here. It's close. And we've got that one going here. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Alright, we've got to be careful with these places overflowing, because then we could all end up with the tags, couldn't we? Okay, so whose turn is it and what's going on? It is not your turn. Oh man, I keep losing the guys. Oh man, okay. So Hercules draws one card. Now he could just go in there and rescue... No, he can't because he's KO'd. Okay. So in that case, the immortal one isn't great for this turn. So Hercules could go in and maybe beat up... What do I need to do? It's going to be Hercules and then Conan's going to get a turn. Where's Conan? He's all the way over there. That's not great either. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to play this one. Punch. What's this thing under here? You may gain a token if you reveal... Oh, he doesn't have anything in his hand. That's lame. Gain move tokens if you can reveal punches, and you can gain punches if you reveal extra punches. But that's not going to happen because he's of his hand here. Right. Well, you know what? In that case, I'm just going to go in. I could spend a turn just clearing. It wouldn't be a bad idea to clear a bunch of civilians, you know. That might not be the worst idea. But you know what, I think I might have to rely on others to do that. Man. If I can get invulnerable, then I can just spend turns where I have other things clearing those, can't I? So yeah, let's step in, so at least we're nearby, we can help him out if we can, I guess. Oh. Another hero can spend a thingy hero with an obedience disc to discard it. So it doesn't say, if you have an obedience disc, it doesn't say that you're not able to use it, I guess. So he can still come in, even though he's likely to get taken out soon because of overflow and everything. He can still come in. Well, I guess then in that case, would I be better off? He's going to keep coming to us anyway, so we don't have to worry about sort of getting to him. So let's maybe play that instead. Because I think these guys can... Oh no, I haven't given them movement though, have I? If I do that. No, I've got to give them the movement to get over there and finish off some stuff. Sorry guys, back and forth, back and forth. Alright, so, yep, let's move in and we will punch one of these guys. Then, oh, hold on. Back and forth. I did say back and forth, and if I punch this guy, I'm only going to get one more turn, aren't I? Whereas maybe, what have I got here? Have I got enough to sort of get across there? And potentially... What's this guy got? He's got a bunch of stuff he could 2 to get in there. Yeah, maybe, okay, here's what we're going to do. Sorry. Let's not tick anything over right yet. Let's do this, set that up so that now Hercules, he can, let's clear this location. Well, not clear it, but at least rescue one and make that less likely to overflow. And then yeah, where do we want to go with him? Maybe come down here. Do we want them all in the same spot is my question. Maybe we do. Maybe as much as possible we want them in the same spot. Not sure whether this is a good tactic or not, but I'm going to use the movement, so I'm using a star to rescue one here, and then I'm going to move in. Was there 2 guys here? I feel like there wasn't. What was the last card? Or maybe there was. Yeah, maybe there were 2 guys here. Yeah, okay. Now, Conan, he's drawing a card. Okay, so that's good. Crush your enemies one, that's pretty good. But that's not going to help this turn. But if I use a move and a heroic, that could give Hulk some ability to get where he needs to go. But if I use, I'm worried about that heroic just then being a bit of a waste. Like I could use it to sort of like take a collar off someone, but if we're going to try and get to the same spot, maybe we'll do this. So he's going to go 1, just use 1 movement, and he's going to rescue these 2. 1, 2. Then, do we get another turn? We do. We get Hulk. Hulk gets to have a turn. Now, Hulk is going to draw a card. He's got Red Rage. Deal a damage to everything, and he's got movement, deal a damage to everything, and discard all civilians there. So, I could use, that's not a bad one. Although that's going to KO Hercules. Oh man, Hercules, you should have stayed here. Because then I could have actually done some damage to Hulk too, because I would have taken out No Name, would have taken out an extra thug. That would have been great. No, not the one I need. Right. I could use the double wilds. Let's use the double wild, because then I can come through, I can go 1 movement, 1 wild to come in. I can do wow, the wild to come in is a problem, isn't it? Because then I've only got a rescue, and I could 1, 2. Well, I guess we get rid of No Name, right? Because, oh, here we go. Yes, we'll do that because Hulk can now show off his cards, right? So, yeah, we'll get rid of No Name. Unfortunately, that means there could be some overflow and things happening here, but Here we go. So we've jumped in. That clears the last of those. He's under pressure, but hopefully we can make him vulnerable soon enough. And then Hulk gets to show his hand. He's got 2 punches, so now he gets to take a punch token if he would like it. Okay. Okay. So, what's happening now? We have... now this is where I'm a bit worried about overflows and things like that. Alright. So... Hulk is about, Worldbreaker Hulk's about to have a turn. Red Hulk's just made him under pressure. Let's see, so, yeah. I could have chosen to take a move as well, but I think he's going to be coming towards us, so I think we're okay, but okay is a interesting term. So he's moving 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Doesn't have enough rage built up to get... I thought he was going to keep getting to us, but maybe he's not. Oh, I've miscalculated. Alright, so he's going to... Well, sorry, he had 1 rage there, didn't he? So he would move. Now, oh, now we can choose. We can choose. Unfortunately, Conan's the one who's going to miss out, so Conan would have been great because he's the closest. We can move him there. And then he's going to put 1, 1, and 1 out. 1, whoopsie, and 1, and 1 out. Okay. Oh, interesting. I should have spread them out a bit more, shouldn't I? Okay. So, who's waking up now? It's going to be... Ares. So Ares is going to have a pretty lame turn, but he's going to wake up with 5 cards though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, when you recover from being KO'd, draw an extra card. So you draw 3 and then you sort of draw 1 at the beginning of your turn and he draws an extra 1. I've got another one of those God of War so I can redirect the damage. Now, not great because there's no henchman left, but is good for sort of redirecting damage onto the thugs, I guess. But it's going to go face down, isn't it? So not necessarily the greatest one. So, oh, you know what? In that case, I should probably play... Oh, he's got a disc on him there too. I should probably play something that doesn't add a lot because we're not going to get much out of it, so... Oh, you know what I could do here? Because I'm going to get this... Yeah, let's play the punch down. Now, do we all relocate over here and just gather around here maybe? So Ares is going to go 1, 2, and he is going to... Oh, yes, let's do it. So he's going to move in here. He's going to do 1 punch. He's moved twice because of the double wilds. He's going to do 1 punch here, and he's going to do another punch here, so that's going to be 2 hits on the Worldbreaker Hulk. Alright, can we take him down before he puts the rest of these things on us? Are we beefcake enough? Alright. Now hopefully someone can get down there. Unfortunately Conan's the closest one. And yeah, we don't have the stuff, do we? Or is Conan going to get a turn? Maybe Conan is going to get a turn. What am I talking about? Hulk was the one not getting a turn, right? Because Hulk just went... Yeah, sorry, Conan. So Conan might be able to do some good stuff here. So Hercules is going to play 1 card. I thought he was going to get taken out for sure. I haven't done any cheating here. Okay. Well, he's got a single heroic... sorry, a single wild there, but I may as well play that, right? That'll give Conan a better turn. So let's go... This is all he gets to do. So he gets to move once and move twice. Where are you? Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2. Now I know that doesn't help much, but I figure if we're all in the same spot. But he doesn't have any more rage, does he? So maybe spreading out is better now. maybe just clearing some of these spots. But I'm just worried about like spreading us out too much and then we can't take the collars off each other. So we might just have to keep nearby. So in that case, maybe I'll go here and just clear this location. So like move in and rescue. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I never made him vulnerable. So what we'll do, Ares I think was over here, wasn't he? So we'll take that guy out. We'll move twice, end our turn here and do that single punch. So he's been punched once. There we go. Alright. Sorry guys, I was looking at that going, wait a minute, why is there another guy there? So yeah, okay, so we've officially cleared that. Let's put that in there. Alright, so he's now vulnerable. That's now legal. We're able to do that single hit. Now Hercules moved in and cleared that location a little bit. Now Conan. Alright Conan, what do you got for us, buddy? Now this would be good if you could play that, oh he's got a double wild, but I like this crush your enemies one. Yes, this could be the one. Yes, here we go. Oh, we can do some big hits here. Alright, crush your enemies. Crom! Alright, so we've got to put that face down. Oh. No, this is still good. Alright. It would be better if I could tee this up with like a better card beforehand. But I think this is still pretty good because we've got 2 tokens here, right? So I move in with Hercules' card here. Step in. I can now punch with this one, which is going to count as 2. I can deal 2 more punches, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus this one is going to be 7, 8. So that's 8 damage. What a huge hit. Haha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nailed him. Alright. Good old Conan. Alright, there we go. Somebody may be saying, well, that's a broken homebrew character, but he's pretty cool. Alright, so now Red Hulk is not going to get a turn. Red Hulk is not going to get a turn, and we are a bit spread out now, aren't we? Okay. We'll just have to see what happens. Alright, it's not over yet. He's still got 3 health. Okay, it was handy having him stand in Warrior Falls. We could do some free punches on him. Alright, what's he doing? Oh man, he's skipping to the other side of town. 1, 2, 3. Now, he's going to deal an additional hit here if he hits, but he's got no rage. So he's a bit stuck there, but he is going to add... Oh, there's an overflow here, and not an overflow there, but there's a couple of thugs going out here, but he's overflowed, so Red Hulk is going to take a hit. I think I'm going to lose the absorbing energy one. Okay. And this might be it. We might have got him. Okay. All thanks to crush your enemies. Okay, here we go. Let's draw a card. You know what we didn't do? We didn't rescue him. Like, as in take his collar off. But I think we've got him now anyway, right? Alright, Hulk has just drawn a single movement. Great. But he is... Well, 3 punches in the adjacent location is useless. But this is going to get us pretty close. This is going to get us pretty close. So Hulk can go 1. Okay, I'm just like, are we supposed to have more of these? He doesn't generate more of these, does he? I'm guessing we got lucky that this, because this one adds more. I'm guessing there's a bunch more in the deck that might be coming out. So maybe we spoke too soon. Maybe he's going to start healing. But if I can do... So I've moved in. I can do a single punch to him. That leaves him on 2. Then I can deal... What does it say? Deal 1 damage to everything else in this location and discard. So we discard these guys. So that's handy for like the overflow. Damages these guys. That's cool. But it does 1 more damage to him. Unfortunately, we're very far away. And who's coming up next? Wait, when was he vulnerable? Oh no. When did we make him vulnerable? He was under pressure here, wasn't he? Oh no, he was supposed to have a turn before I got to move with Thingy. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. Let's see, we can maybe catch this. Okay. So, that's there. Let's shuffle that, because we're not really supposed to know what he was going to have. Okay. Conan. Oh, man. Okay. So, so he's back here. There were 2 of these guys over here. 1 and 1. Uh-oh. He was back here. He'd gone in there. What did Conan draw? I can't remember. I think maybe he drew his double wild. Okay. We'll put that, we'll just shuffle that in. Shuffle, shuffle. Oh man, we almost had him, but we've got to put, let's see, we didn't do that 2 extra, so we didn't just do 2 damage, and then we also didn't deal the extra 8 damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no! And we didn't deal with this. So yeah, he was here. What did he do? So we did 1 damage to him. Hercules. I don't know what Hercules did. He sort of just cleared some stuff, didn't he? Then Hulk went 1, 2, 3. I think that's where he put the oh no, this is him going now, isn't it? So he's putting 1, 2, 3. Oh, did I do that already? 1. I think there's an overflow here, and that's what caused the hit on Hulk, that's right. So yeah, we've put those out. I think maybe this one already went out. I think we'd cleared a bunch of that, so I think maybe that was just supposed to be the 1. Okay. So Worldbreaker Hulk comes in. He's taken a hit. But now it's going to be Conan's turn. So Conan can kind of do a similar thing, he's just not going to be able to do as much. He'll probably do like 6 damage or something. Because he had the 2 punch tokens, didn't he? Alright, so he's ended up not too far away. Have I got enough movement though? Oh, he doesn't have enough movement. Because that's only 1 and he's 2 away. Oh no, alright, okay. So what's he going to draw? Oh, he's got time enough for Earth in the grave. Alright, so what's this let us do? We've got a move, we can do 2 moves. We can draw a hero card. Oh, I could spend another one to sort of, I could beefcake myself up a little bit. Where am I? Who's got a token on them? Oh man, okay. So I've got the move. I could come in and like take the collar off Ares. Or I could... who's coming after me? So then it's Red Hulk, and Red Hulk's not going to be able to do much about the collar. So, I could try and beef up Conan by like spending a token. I'd be drawing like 2 extra cards. He'd be like a really beefcake. I could try and get this collar off Ares. Alright, Ares. I think you're okay for now, Ares. I think you're going to be alright. Can I get over to... I can't get over to Thingy. I could beef up though. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm going to beef up. So I'm going to play that down. That's going to let me move, and I'll punch here with this punch. Then I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to spend one of these punches to draw an additional card. So I'm drawing 2 cards. Alright, and I've just got myself 2 wilds and a star. I've also got 2 punches here, so I can take another punch, or I can take a move. I might take a move in this case. I've got a bunch of punches and stuff. I might take a move token, because I'm not guaranteed to be able to get him now, unless if he plays one of these cards, he could come to us again. But he doesn't seem to be doing that at the moment, so I'm going to do that. Alright. Red Hulk. Oh, and I've given him a move too. So what that means is... I don't think I'm supposed to have this punch token either, because I think I got that from... Or, no, I ended here, didn't I? I ended here. So I think I am supposed to have that punch token. Am I? I don't know. I must have landed there on a previous turn. I think I'm supposed to have it. Alright, so let's do this. Okay. No, not that one. This, oh, hold on. This one? Because I can get to him, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to do 2 punches. Plus this one, that's going to be 3 punches. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah. Okay, look at that, yeah! Rock'em sock'em robots. Okay, so the 2 big Hulks are going at it. This is a bit full though, isn't it? That's not great. But now it's going to be World Breaker Hulk's turn again. What's he up to? He's going 2. 1, 2. He's landing on Hercules, and Hercules is not much Hercules can do about this. He's going to get it. He's going to get a collar. Alright, so collar. Alright, I've got to start taking these collars seriously. He gets KO'd. Then he's going to drop some tokens, isn't he? Let's see, how many tokens is he dropping? 2, 1, and 1. So it goes like this. 2 here. That's almost full now. And then 1 here. And 1 over here. Okay, we've got to get cracking. How many health has he got left? He's got 8. Ugh. Okay. So, rightio. Well, Ares, you are going to have to definitely... Ares is going to have to play his card face down. You're going to have to definitely do some rescuing here, buddy. Yep. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play that. That's going to give us a move and a heroic, so I can move in. Oh no, he's out. Oh, I can't do anything about him. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That is definitely not good. So, I guess I'll play the move and punch. And then hopefully Hercules will wake up and be able to at least take the thing off. If I can get at least a heroic there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move in and do 3 punches. That's what we're going to do. Move in. That's still not bad. I'm still happy with that. Move and do 3 punches, but we can't give that punch to Hercules. I love this fight. This is so good. Like, apart from that massive mistake I made where I messed up the turn order. Apologies about that. Sorry, guys. But I love how it's like this big, brutal fight, but because of the way it works and because you got to be careful with these and you don't get to sort of pass them on, like it's this back and forth sort of thing where it sort of like lasts a long time, so that's good. I really like this fight. It's living up to everything I wanted this to be. Hopefully you guys are hopefully I'm showing it off in an interesting way too, and it's not too boring and I'm not taking too long, but yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this because I'm having a blast. Alright, so I've done 3 damage, then Hercules. Alright, Hercules is going to wake up. I'd love to do some punching, but I also really want to get a star out of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, did I end up getting that immortal card down? Oh, now hold on. He was KO'd. No, he wasn't KO'd by Overflow. He was KO'd by a massive Hulk to the face. Because, yeah, he would have blocked 1 damage because of his almost invulnerable thing, but I think I got his other one down, didn't I? Yeah, immortal. So he gets to draw it. So he's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's the card I want, isn't it? I think. Because I'm going to get a punch and a heroic out of it. And I don't necessarily want to use the Olympian ones because then I've got a collar on, so I'm not going to be passing this along. I think he's got a collar, doesn't he? Okay, so yes, this is the one I want. Okay, so I'll play that. It has to go face down, but at least I'm going to get to take this collar off. That's good. And we do 1 more punch to cause, leaving him with 4 health. Okay, that goes face down, unfortunately. Alright, is it one of those healing ones? I hope not. That'd be the worst. Okay. 2. 1, 2. It doesn't have any rage. You can't get us from there. We are pretty far away, our team. Oh no. Okay, well at least I've given myself a movement token. Oh, because he's as far away as possible, isn't he? That's not good. Oh man. Alright. So he's got 1, 1. What's happening here? So he's got a this one goes this, so it's going to be, oh, there's an overflow here, oh, which means Ares takes a hit. Now Ares doesn't have anything that makes him invulnerable, does it? No, so Ares is going to take a hit. We will lose maybe this move and star one, maybe. Okay. Okay. Oh, and hold on. Hercules is actually up. So Hercules takes a hit, but Hercules can block 1 hit, so that's fine because there's overflow there. So overflow would have happened there. Then we get 1 here. Uh-oh, and there's overflow here, which means Red Hulk also takes... Oh, no! No, Red Hulk. Oh, no. Okay, Red Hulk now has a... He's been KO'd, so he's got a collar on as well. Uh-oh. Alright, can we do 4 damage? This is not looking good. Conan. And Conan hasn't been given anything from the previous player either. Okay, Conan. He gets to draw a card. He's got a movement, and he's got a punch. He gets to draw another card if he wants to. He's too far away. I think I've got to play this double wild because then I can give Red Hulk maybe a good turn. So let's have a look. I've got 1, 2, 3. That'll get me there and I can do 1 punch. Alright, Conan. 1, 2. From 8 damage on 1 turn to 1 damage. Alright, Conan. Oh, now I keep forgetting. Oh! I've been spending a few of these, haven't I? So, yeah, these should all be here. You may discard a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to gain... Oh, I should totally do that. So, let's just say there were like I think I've spent one or two. I think I've spent maybe that many tokens there. Okay, now he's come in 1, 2. I used the movement token then to get here. Then I did 1 punch with the last thingy that does 1 damage to him. So he's on 3 health. And technically, I guess I can pick up, I can remove one of these, which is probably not a bad idea because I've got so many of them now. What do we lose? Maybe a movement star. Oh, maybe a movement star is not bad. I need the movement. Yeah, alright. I'll lose the movement star and I'll gain... to gain up to 2 action tokens. Yeah, sweet. I'll take a move and a punch. There we go. I'll get them both back. Haha! Alright. Yes. Okay. There we go. And recycling plant. Okay, and then now Red Hulk's going to wake up. He's angry. But I'm... Oh no, I get to keep that, don't I? But his goes face down, so he's not going to help out these two. 1... Okay, can I do 3 damage with Red Hulk? He's going to need to spend the 2 wilds to get there, but... Yeah, I don't think anything here's going to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3... 4? Can I wake up? Okay. Man, I'm so close. Each other hero and your and both adjacent locations must discard a special effect thingy. Does he have any special effect? He does. Gave me a wild. These guys are too far away to get it, so that I can only really get 1 wild out of that. So if I did that, I'd get 1 movement. I'd have to spend that to get there. Then I'd have that wild plus the wild I'd be gaining to do the punch. And that's not really what I want to do. I'd only be doing 2 damage and hurting someone, so I'm just going to play the double punch. So I can move twice, I can do 2 punches, not quite enough to take him out. Now the question is, that has to go face down. The question is, do I want to take a damage to gain some tokens? I don't think so. I don't even think I should have done it with him because I think it's going to be their turn next. And they're the ones who are going to need to get it done, I think. He's got a bunch of punches and stuff here, so he should be alright. I think we'll leave it. Plus it's just a punch, right? If there was a movement, I might think about taking it, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. So we've got 2 collars on. This could be problematic. Oh, he's just moving 1, 2. He's moving as far away as possible from these guys. Oh no! Okay. Alright, so he moves 1. He's overflowing here, here, and not here, but that's going to cause some damage here. And what are they? Civilians? Ah, man. Holy moly. Okay. So these guys both have to take a hit. I guess I'll lose that one. What's he got? 1 health left. Oh man. And what will I lose here? I guess just the single. I mean, the wild could be good, but I'll get rid of the single wild because I've got movement tokens and stuff. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him with this guy. Ares has to draw a card. He can take a... So Ares doesn't have a thing on, so he can take... If I play something with a heroic, I can at least take the thing off. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. I'll play that to take this off here. Okay, then what's Hercules gonna do? He didn't have anything to... I couldn't move and do that, could I? No. Okay. Hercules is gonna draw a card. Oh, he's got double wild, which he could pass on to the next player. I think that's what I've got to do, is hopefully the double wild will be enough to, like, even if he ends up in a bad spot for them, the double wilds can give them a boost. Yeah. And in that case, he's going to use it to, what's he going to do? Move here, maybe rescue one. So move, rescue, and maybe stay there. Because even if there's an overflow, he's still pretty tough there, right? Okay. And then if I show my hand, I can gain a... Let's gain a... I've got enough punches there. Let's gain a movement token. That's what I really needed this turn, was more movement tokens, right? Okay. Oh, here we go. What's he up to? Is it one of those healing ones? Please not be a healing one. Okay. He's moving... Where is he? He's here. He's moving one. Okay, he's moving away from us. But I've given a double. Yeah, I think we've got him now. Unless he KOs a bunch of us here somehow. So no. He's causing overflow here and here. He's putting a thug out here. So Hercules takes a damage. I'll just lose. I don't really need a double punch, I just need movement, so I'll lose that. Not that I think it matters. Conan's going to take a hit. Let's lose, well, you know what we're going to use. We'll put that one away. Red Hulk, he can lose his Red Rage. Okay. Actually, you know what, that's the one he wants. Let's put that one away, but it's not going to matter either. Okay, so... Conan is going to... Oh, he's got 2 crush your enemies. This is what we want to use. Alright, so it's a bit of a moot point with only 1 health. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to crush my enemies. See them driven before me. Alright, so... where was I? Here. Alright, Conan. He's coming in. 1, 2. Can you imagine without the double wilds? Man, this guy would be hard. Okay, 1, 2, and then I'm spending my single punch, plus this punch here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend this movement, so I don't even have to spend the extra. So I've got 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch, and I'm going to do 6 damage. And down goes World Breaker Hulk, and we beat some sense into him. Remove the collars from everyone, and there we go. Well, boy oh boy, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Apologies for the stuff up in the middle there. I hope that was easy to follow, how I sort of tried to undo that sort of thing. So hopefully it played out pretty legitimately there sort of thing. But yeah, wow, he's a real fun fight. Like, that's so back and forth sort of thing. And like I said, if you weren't playing with the if you're playing on like heroic mode, that would be so tough. But we were lucky he didn't have any more of these. How many more cards has he got? He only had 2 cards in the deck, so surely, and we didn't have any, he didn't play any face down, right? So surely at least one of these. Oh no, that's a 5. Okay. Well, I was going to say, it must have, because it says for each building rage, so yeah, okay. So Well, there you go. That's another reason why we found it pretty easy. That was his worst possible... Because was that the first one? I think so. I think that was the first card, and then this was the last one. So, yeah, because if that had come out and then he'd played it sort of in the middle, he would have got to... Or if it'd be worse if he played it out here, right? Because then he regains that ability to, like, chase us and hit us hard. Yeah, it's quite interesting he doesn't... Once he runs out of the movement tokens... Is there any other... Was I doing that wrong? I feel like he should be building those up more. But, I mean, he was tough enough anyway, right? Yeah, I guess this is it. Add 2 rage tokens. Add 2 tokens to the rage card. Yeah, he's tough. Anyway, I really enjoyed that. That was a great one. So, World War Hulk, that expansion box... I know it doesn't have the the biggest number of heroes and villains and stuff in compared to the other sets and that sort of stuff, but and it doesn't have a lot of... I think there's only like 3 locations. I think Sakaar, Battle World, and New York City Arena. But that fight alone, that was super fun, and I really enjoyed using these guys. They were very cool. I hope you guys didn't mind me using Conan as well. Hope he was fun to watch as well. And Red Hulk, I think Red Hulk is one of the promos, so he's an anti-hero in the big stretch goals box. But yeah, I definitely think this World War Hulk box is a lot of fun. That was a really fun fight, and you do also get Sentry in this set, and from what I see of Sentry, he looks like a really interesting hero because he has that Void deck that you've got to sort of manage as well. And then I'm sure that when you use him as the Void, as the bad guy, that would be a really interesting fight too. So, you know, I would almost dare say that the Void fight is probably more interesting than Hulk, because it's probably got all sorts of crazy things that flip the game on its head and stuff like that. Whereas Hulk doesn't really flip the game on its head, but he makes it a really interesting tug-of-war back-and-forth sort of fight sort of thing. I really liked him. He was cool. He, like, comes out of the gate hard, and he just, like, is steamrolling you. And then he kind of, like, lets off the brakes a little bit there, I guess, and depending on how the cards come out, right? But, yeah, that was interesting. And it's fun. It was fun taking, like, a big powerhouse, like, hard-hitting team. A lot of the time you have to sort of really, you know, take a pretty... well-balanced team sort of thing, and I feel like this was a fight that let me take a lot of just like punch-heavy superstars, and that was a lot of fun too. So yeah, that's a good fight. And the other thing too, we didn't really show off Doc Samson. I'll have to show him off at another time, but I'm not sure what his deck of cards is like, but he's another hero you get, and you also get the big not Ironbuster, Hulkbuster Iron Man suit as well. So I'm looking forward to playing with that too. So that would have been a great one to use as well. So anyway, but I wanted this to be the Muscle Man match sort of thing. So big muscles, and I feel like Stark is cheating with the Hulkbuster suit. So yeah, this is cool. Well, yeah, like I keep saying, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Now, I will have to sort of slow down, I think, a little bit on putting out these videos. I hope you guys have enjoyed this sort of first flurry of them sort of thing, if you're sort of new to the channel. And thank you, I've received a whole bunch of new subscribers and stuff in the last couple of weeks too, you know, with the unboxings and that sort of stuff. So welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy the content I'm putting out and that sort of stuff as well. But yeah, I'm not really a sort of an expert at YouTube and that sort of stuff, and I'm also sort of my real job is like I'm a teacher and stuff as well, so schools have gone back and that sort of stuff as well. So yes, it might be a little bit of a slowdown in the number of videos I'm putting out, but I will definitely try to keep sort of going through these expansions. Yeah, like I said, maybe the Annihilation box next, or Age of Apocalypse or something like that. And you know, definitely working towards. I want to show off the big Galactus fight as well. But yeah, it might not be as rapid fire as they have been coming out. But also, if you're new to the channel, you might not know that I do. Or you do now, because you were subjected to having to put up with Conan. But and yeah, like I said, I hope you guys really enjoyed that as well. He's available to download on the Mull United wiki in the homebrew section there, so definitely check that out. There's a big thriving homebrew community, and what I was going to say is that if you're new to the channel, I do like to really show off and support the homebrew community out there as well. They're a really great bunch of people, and if you can check them out on the homebrew section in the Marvel United wiki. You can also check out, they sometimes post their stuff in the CMON United Fanatics Facebook page. They've also got a big community in the Marvel United, or the CMON, I think it's called CMON United Discord now. So if you can get access to the Discord there, really great community, lots of really supportive people. And I wanted to give a shout out, there's a few folks working on some things. So I recently did a competition here on the channel, and Shay and myself are now starting to work on a Mega Man series of characters and that sort of thing as well. So, or a villain fight with Mega Man as well. So check that out. The thing I'm currently working on at the moment, I've just put out Hit Monkey, so I hope you guys enjoy my Hit Monkey. I've just put him up as well. But I'm also starting to work on G.I. Joe range. I've got a couple of villains now you can access on the wiki, the Baroness and Cobra Commander. And I've got Heroes, Snake Eyes, and I'm sort of waiting on a lot of art and stuff at the moment. So in the meantime, I'm not pumping out many more heroes or villains, but I have started putting together a vehicle mode and a Viper deck where you can sort of put different Vipers in, substitute them in for different threat cards, no matter which boss you're fighting as well. So definitely check out all that G.I. Joe stuff. But there's some exciting stuff that not myself is working on, but others in the Discord are working on. There's a whole bunch of guys who have just started really sort of brainstorming ideas and getting the ball rolling on a Star Wars United, so check that out. There's a newcomer to the Discord as well who I think is asking for feedback. Hasn't received a lot of feedback yet, so definitely jump in there and give them some idea of how you think they're going. But they've started a Thanos, or they've created a Thanos Infinity battle. So rather than having to play through that whole campaign, it's like you get to play one battle using the Infinity Stones, and he's sort of homebrewed some modifications to that big fight with Thanos, so that you play with that. So that looks like fun as well. So definitely check that out. Norlith, who makes a lot of the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff, and the stuff. What's that Alucard guy from? I forget, one of the Dracula shows. But he's, and Mortal Kombat, that sort of stuff as well, the Red Dragon in. He's also made this cool character called Evil Pookie. I don't really know much about Evil Pookie, but he features some cool stuff from... he's very kindly asked myself and Nelly Nell, another great homebrewer, if he could use some of our previous designs as little henchmen for that. So that, yeah, definitely check out Evil Pookie. And speaking of Nelly Nell, big congrats to him. He just finally finished. He's now done all of the 20 class members from My Hero Academia, from that Class 1A, the main sort of hero class there. So he's got characters for all of those guys now, plus a bunch of other great heroes from the professional heroes to the other classes and other schools and stuff, plus a whole bunch of villains and that sort of thing. But he's finally finished all 20 characters from that class. That's really cool. And he's just put out a new battle mode. I forget the name of it, but basically one of the exams the students have to go through is they sort of have to do these team-up battles where 2 heroes versus 2 villains have to sort of fight it out, and the two of the heroes have to pretend that they're villains, sort of thing. And so he's made this modular mode where you can take any of the 20 characters from that class and put them in this modular sort of like multi-villain fight where you fight two of the classmates. So yeah, that looks like a lot of fun as well. So definitely check all that stuff out. I'm sure there's things I'm forgetting. I know Kanji Studios is getting back into the homebrew scene soon, and Diversion Architect Dave's doing a lot of great stuff as well. He's got Transformers in the works, and he's doing different modes and stuff as well. He's finishing off his Age of Apocalypse stuff, all sorts of things. So yeah, definitely check all that stuff out. Yeah, a lot of fun to be had with the United system. And if you're following the DC superheroes United as well, I hope you guys are enjoying that, and lots of cool, interesting stuff coming out with that as well. So yeah, stick around on the channel, and hopefully you'll have a lot more fun, you know, down the track. So, yep, thanks guys. Maple Monkey out. See ya.